Happy Monday, everyone. I hope everyone's having a blessed Monday. So, I'm coming on because I made a couple of cards, and this is one of the easiest shadow box cards that you could ever make. And so, let me show you what I used to make my cards. So, I used this gemstone bling that I had in my stash, as you could see. Some of the cards, most of the cards are Valentine cards. I used this die that was gifted to me from Lisa. You see why I'm a diva, and it was part of a set, so I used this one. Then I used this Spellbinder square die also that was gifted to me. And I also used this Spellbinder heart die. And you get several sizes in this die. So I used that also. And another thing I use, which you guys, if you ever see these in your stores, don't be afraid to pick them up. These are the cards that normally kids would give out for Valentine's Day at schools. And I got these a couple years back when they went on sale after Valentine's Day. So I was thinking about how could I use these cards to make Valentine cards with them. And I came up with this idea that showed up in my feed from Smile by Holly. And she was showing you how to make shadow box cards the easy way. So the first card I made is this thank you card. And this is some paper that was gifted to me from Tina, Hands of a Miracle. And I used this bling that was in my stash. And this was a die that Lisa, you see why I'm a diva, gifted me. Thank you die. And when you open it, this is how you see that it's a shadow card. See, it opens up just like this. And what you do is you cut out here, and then you put your image inside. So in here, in this one, I used some clay flowers. I used a mason jar die and punch that I have in my stash, and I fill that in. And then to the top now, I can always write my message here, and I use that die to make a message border in white here that I can write a little something to the person I'm sending this to. So the first card I made was a thank you card, and then I said, well, let me try and make some Valentine cards. So here's the next one, and that's using one of those cards that kids give out in school. It says, you have a piece of my heart, right? And it's really cute, and that's where I use those blings. And when you open it inside, like this, it has a heart. It says, Happy Valentine's Day. Now the heart, I punched out a glitter, some pink glitter that was gifted to me from Ebony, who's sharing more. And I used this Happy Valentine Day sticker for here, and I popped this up on some foam so it has dimension inside. And here's where I used this Spellbinders die because I found it had a more of a solid type of frame than the other die. But you can always stand them up like this when you receive this card. So that's one of the cards I made. And then the other one I made, I used this one, You're So Sweet. And there's where I put the blings on the corner. And when you open it up inside, it opens up, and there you have your Valentine heart that is on foam and your message right here. And then you can write right on top whatever you want to say to the person, and it stands up just like that. And then the last one, since I didn't really have any Valentine paper, but I went searching through my stash and I came across, I think this is a Heidi Swap paper. I'm not too sure. So I used one of those tags here. I like you a latte. And I used this heart paper that I found in my stash. And I backed it on some, not glitter, but I forget, not satin. I forget the name of the paper that we call this here, but the shiny paper. I matted the back of that with that, and then inside I took another Spellbinders die and cut a bigger heart, and then I put the heart inside of there, and I mounted it on some foam tape, and then I found a sticker in my stash that says Happy Valentine's Day. So I like how that one came out also, and I thought I'd try something different. Instead of doing a square, that I would try and do a heart inside of it. And so that is the third card I made. I might make a couple more to send out to some lovely, sweet friends who have blessed me so much. And I'm trying to do more crafting this year than I have last year. Last year was kind of a wipeout for me, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of doing some crafting and getting things out. As you can see, I'm making these cards. So if you'd like to learn to make these cards, which is very easy, guys, just go over to Smile by Holly, and she'll give you the dimensions and everything of how to put the card together. And I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little project share for Valentine's Day. Have a wonderful and blessed evening. Bye now.